Welcome to the LMG podcast presents Marvel Multiverse RPG. I finally gave it a name after it took a long time. With 2 episodes, we didn't have a name, but I figured that is the easiest way to probably to just name it. So we're gonna hop right into it. Little introductions. My name is Jordan, and I am the narrator of this game. If you don't know Marvel Multiverse RPG, it is basically D&D but with Marvel characters. And I am joined today by a host of different characters. And we're gonna start with Ethan playing as Luma Prime. Ethan, tell us a little bit about your character.
Luma is an alien from another planet, and he is all about strength and speed, and flight, and doing the right thing
He's the hero through and through, huh?
through and through.
All right. Josh, you are playing Drake Tungsten. Tell us a little bit about Drake.
Drake's a human who's an inventor um, and can makes his own weapons. He's got a couple of cybernetic appendages limbs. His legs and arm and his eye have been replaced with cybernetic implants, and that he's kind of customized on his own. So he's no mutant, no like superpowers, but really his kind of powers revolve around making tech, basically.
And you're also kind of our gunslinger.
Right. Yeah. So he's packing a couple of custom-made pistols and rifle and yeah.
All right. And last but not least, we got David playing as Omega. David, tell us a little bit about Omega.
Omega's a Kree refugee turned mercenary and the dangerous streets of magic. Oh my gosh, I messed up the town. It's all right. We'll say it. He's equipped with his nanotech suit and his iconic weapon handed down from his father, the Neuro Lance. His abilities are basically a human copycat. He's always ready to pounce, always ready to fight. And if he sees something handy, he can copy it for a little bit. Think about him like a mimic. And right now, he's not too happy.
Yeah, he's a little angry, and we're actually going to go into the recap. Thanks to that. So this recap is basically what happened on the last episode. So after running alongside a pack of dinosaurs, everyone finishes as they cross the finish line. The heroes can see a lush open jungle filled with the sounds and smells and the looks of a jungle. And just kind of like for more vision, just picture like the Amazon rainforest, like just massive trees. And this jungle is kind of filled with some dangerous terrain, ensnaring some of our heroes. Captain America starts a conversation with everyone. He's just kind of getting to know people. Like these are people that he don't normally go on missions with, so he's kind of talking to him. Captain America also gets tested a couple times by Omega, but right when confrontation is about to be at the peak height of it, we hear a familiar thwipping sound that's heard, and we see Omega get tangled with web grabbing, and so that's where we're gonna be. So actually, we're right at the top of combat. So you just got ensnared, Omega. So now we are going to get the turn order down, and we're gonna roll for initiative. So we'll just have everyone kind of roll for initiatives. We'll start with you, Luma Prime. Go ahead and roll.
Should be 15. Yeah,
15. All right. Drake got a 12. All right. Go ahead, Omega. Got a 10. All right, gotta get caps. Because good old Steve Rogers is there. If I can get this guy to go. All right, did that roll? Oh, wait. 19. So, now I have to. Oh, we forgot. I didn't get to show you guys who you guys are fighting against. That's my bad. Let me get you all set up. All right. So, Jungle Spider now appears in front of you guys. This looks like a Spider-Man, but this is kind of a more twisted version of Spider-Man. He's kind of covered in like mossy grass, and he has like his hands are basically covered in blood, like he just got done like doing some work on somebody. So this isn't your friendly neighborhood one. And let's see where he's gonna go. I don't have his sheet. Hang on. So I just gotta roll regular for him. That is where's the dice at? Oh wow, he got a 5.
But the
He is
middle,
definitely good. That is crazy.
the middle's a 6 though, right? Because a 1 is a
Oh
good
yeah,
thing.
Oh
forgot.
yeah.
Look at that, good job. So what is that? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So he
Plus a
ties.
fantastic, which I believe is like a surprise round.
Yes, but I'm actually gonna ignore the surprise rounds on this one. So I'll just have him go last. If I can get him to the right, add him in. All right, he'll just go last. All right. So Steve Rogers is first, and as I'm gonna use one of Steve Rogers moves, and so I need to get into my Steve Rogers kind of role. So I gotta change my voice a little bit. I'm gonna use one of Steve Rogers moves called actually I'm gonna move first. So he has a run speed of 5, so I'm actually gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. And so everybody's kind of within earshot of me. And so I'm gonna use one of his moves called inspiration. And all our allies gain an edge on the action check for 1 round. Um, so I'm just gonna yell out, guys, this isn't Spider-Man. We can take him down. There's no way he's the real web crawler. And so yeah, that's my inspirational speech to everybody. I hope that was pretty inspirational to you all. And with that one, that is going to be my standard action and my movement, and we're going to move over to Luma Prime.
Let's see. And just refresh my memory. He and Omega are both up in the trees after Omega got web slung,
Right,
but they're up in the
right,
tree.
right.
Okay.
And so we have all this space to play with.
And did Cap did you drop me before you ran up there? Because you were literally carrying me.
Oh yeah, I forgot about I forgot. Yeah, we last time you were stuck in a little bit of traps. Yeah, I dropped you on the ground. You're good.
All right, I'm good now.
I gave you a pat on the back, and that's part of the inspirational speech.
Thanks, Cap.
Okay. So with my flight speed, I should be able to get all the way to the fake Spider-Man. And with the inspiration from the great Captain America, I am going to use my power called Smash. Let me send that to the chat so you can see what it says.
Go ahead and read it out for everyone.
Yeah. It says my character can make a close attack with an edge, and I have an edge from Captain America as well, so it's a double. For this attack, add +1 to the character's melee damage bonus for every 2 points of focus they spend. On a success, an affected target takes that total damage. On a fantastic success, an affected target takes double total damage and is stunned. I would like to use. I'm going to use a bunch here. I'm going to use 20 focus. So that will give me a +10 to damage if I hit him.
And this is a melee attack?
Yes, melee attack. So just using my momentum from my flight speed to just haul off and rock this dude right in the jaw. And I get 2 edges if I need.
Okay, let me see. See, you got 2 edges. I am going to, because this is gonna hurt Jungle Spider if it hits. I'm gonna use a reaction. And so he has a move called slow motion dodge. So the trigger is an enemy makes an attack against a character's oh wait, wrong one. Not the agility. This should be he has a bunch. Agility. Oh, actually I don't think he doesn't have one for this one.
Hmm.
I mean, I have one, but I don't know if I should use it now. And this could potentially hurt a lot, huh?
It could, but only if I hit him. I don't know how
Oh
high
no.
his defense is.
No. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm using reaction. Um so the trigger is the character makes an attack. I'm using a move called combat trickery, and the trigger is the character makes an attack. So someone makes an attack against me. Once per battle, when the character is attacking. Oh no, oh my goodness. This is for when I'm attacking. Yeah, I
I
think
believe
you're
that's the
gonna
automatic crit one, right?
yeah, that's the automatic
Trigger.
crit one.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh wait. It makes sense. Okay, actually, I got you right here. I got you. Evasion. This is a permanent. It said the character can use his agility defense score against melee attacks. So,
Okay.
so yeah, that'd be my reaction. Oh, actually, no, it's a permanent. So, all right, let's see if you can get the hit.
Okay. So I am, since you've already brought it up, I'm gonna use combat trickery.
Ah,
Once per battle, when the character is attacking targets of equal or higher rank, so I'm assuming he's rank 2 or higher. Um, the character automatically rolls a 1 on my Marvel die, so I'm gonna put a 1 on that. Makes it fantastic. Um,
okay.
and then I got, so my original roll was a 4, 5, and a 5. I used
Okay.
combat trickery to swap 1 5 for the 1, which makes it a 6 and fantastic. And I'm going to use my first edge roll to re-roll the 4. Got another 4, so I'm going to do it again.
Okay, for your second
And
edge.
got a 2, so it made it worse.
So you get to take the highest of the 2 with edge. So that's 4. So what's the
Oh,
total?
you get to take the highest one? I thought you had to take the
Yes.
last. Nice.
So no, you take the highest of the 2 with edge, and for trouble, you take the lowest of the 2.
Okay. So my attack will be 10, 20 to hit. So I got a 4, a 6, and a 5, and my melee score is a +5.
So was that 20 you said?
20 to hit, yeah.
And that's a hit.
Awesome.
That's it.
And
So yeah,
then
you want to tell us how that looks?
Yeah, like I said, like I see Jungle Spider come down, web up our boy Omega. Captain America just jumps into action. That inspires me to be like, that's the hero I want to be, you know. So I take off, just flying as fast as I can with just the meanest right hook you've ever seen in a tree, and just smash him. And just to make sure, for the damage, it's a d6 times your modifier plus your modifier thing, right?
Yes.
Okay, so let me roll damage. 2 times 3 is 6, plus another 6 is 12, and I used 20 focus to do another 10 damage on top of that. So 22 damage.
Okay. Jungle Spider felt that one for sure, but he's still rocking. And with that, use your movement, you use your power, and so we're on to Drake Tungsten.
All right, so This jungle spider's still standing after taking a hit like that. I'm not gonna go anywhere near him, but I'm gonna pull out this shield prototype laser I just picked up on the cargo ship. Which range of 20 spaces and ignores a single rank of damage reduction. So I'm gonna take aim and take a shot at Jungle Spider.
Okay. This will definitely be an agility check. And we'll have you roll to see if you hit. An 8. And that is a miss.
Let's see. Do I use my edge on that?
You do, yeah. I'm sorry, yeah, you do
Oh
have
yeah,
an edge.
and
I forgot about that.
Yeah, and I did get the Marvel. I guess to
Oh,
roll
yeah,
the
you
one
did.
on the
Fantastic. Yeah.
fantastic.
So go ahead and re-roll either one of the ones.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll one of the ones here.
So that's a 10, 6, 3, and 1. You take the highest of the 2. So 10. That's still a
Yeah.
miss, but how do you want your fantastic to kind of help you out?
So, well, so if I'm missing, but it's
Oh, it's a
fantastic.
fantastic failure.
It's a fantastic failure, right?
Right. Let's
I
we'll
mean,
say you took the shot. You took the shot. So Omega is still ensnared right now. You took the shot, you missed, but you were able to kind of nick the webbing that is holding Omega kind of in place right now. And so that's going to bring his target number down a little bit from what he normally would have to get with the web grabbing. Do you want to move? Or are you going to stay where you're at?
yeah, I'm gonna kind of hang back and see what this jungle spider does.
Okay. Omega, you are ensnared right now in some webbing, and so you need to break out of here. Let me get a melee check.
Melee check. Is my mouth webbed up too to where I can't speak? This is very
You
important.
you can still speak. I'll give you that.
Okay, so my body's webbed up. All right, you said a melee check?
Yep.
All right, let's do a melee check. I don't think that's right.
I'm not sure how 132 just popped up there. That's wild.
It looks like 15.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm about to say, like, what is
Yeah. So
and then
15, so you're still stuck up there right now.
well, don't I have a edge on my throat?
Oh, you do. Oh,
Captain's
I keep
speech.
there you go. I forgot about that. One round, my bad. Go ahead.
So edge. Now it's a 4.
So 6, 10,
15 now.
15. Still not enough.
Still not enough. So as I'm webbed up in the tree, I see a laser bolt fly my direction, grazing the webbing. And as I see Captain run towards the spider, and I see Luma Prime take off and smash the spider, I'm glaring at Drake Tungsten. Why don't you actually get me down from here first with all that shooting, Tex?
hey, I didn't make this thing. This is Shield Tech. That's what you get for trusting prototype Shield Tech.
You're the one that stole it.
I stole it. I haven't tweaked it yet. Just give me a few and I'll fix this thing up.
Get me out of this tree. And that's all I can do.
All right. Yep, that's it. So we're on the jungle spider. Jungle spider has a pretty good movement, so I got a he's gonna take an attack. He's gonna do a move. So I am going to use a move called Spider Strike. It's a standard action, and it says the character splits their attack to make 2 close attacks on different targets within reach, or focus on one single target. And then I can compare to the melee defense. On success, the target takes regular damage. On a fantastic, the target takes full and is paralyzed by webbing. Then requires a melee check of target. So once you get webbed up, you need a certain melee check number to free yourself. After that, I can jump and climb at half speed for free. So I'm going to make a melee check. And let me see if his actual. I don't think. Yeah, I don't have his character sheet actually set up. So I'm just gonna roll some dice. Oh, so actually, the two I'm going to take an attack on is I can only do one because I'm not within range. Yeah, so I'm gonna go against Luma.
Bring it.
Oh my goodness, I feel like I do like the worst rolls ever. All right, so I got a 5, and I'm sure that's a miss.
Bounces off the square jaw of Luma Prime like it's nothing.
Okay. He's gonna go ahead and kind of retreat a little bit. Let me
He gets
see.
2 attacks, doesn't he? Doesn't he get to attack me
Only,
twice with the ability?
only no. So either I make two close attacks on 2 different targets, or focus 1 attack.
Oh, okay. My apologies.
Yeah, you're good. But he's gonna go ahead and get up out of here. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wait, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. So I'm gonna go 10 this way. Oh, actually.
I have a question as he moves out of my range.
Mm-hmm.
I've been playing regular D&D.
Mm-hmm.
Are there opportunity attacks in Marvel?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay.
Unless there's a reaction that says so.
Okay. I don't believe
Oops.
I have any sort of reaction that would let me do that. Yeah. Okay. You're fine. I just wanted to.
Okay.
It's been a minute.
You're all good. I'm trying to. All right. So he has a pretty good swing. So he just like Spider-Man. He's swinging out here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, he's getting away from you guys for a second. He has to recoup. And with that, we're gonna go back up to the top. So your edges is all over from Captain America, and as Steve Rogers, I'm gonna try to free. I'm gonna try to free you, Omega. Cap yells out, "Come on, kid! You need to get back in the game." So let's hopefully I can get the role to help you out. Did it already? It adds everything up for you already, right? Yeah.
17.
That is still not enough to free you.
Ooh,
And with
goodness.
that, Cap punches the tree. Damn it! Trying to help you out, kid. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna head towards the direction of Jungle Spider. And with that, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, go ahead. Who's up next? I lost the turn order. There we go.
Should be me after Cap.
Yeah.
Luma.
Yep.
I'm going to use a special reaction ability that we have called Ram. Says the character moves their full speed in a straight line toward a target and uses their standard action for additional movement to get right up to the target. The character can now use their reaction to make a close attack against the enemy they moved up to. If the attack is a success, the character takes regular damage. If the attack is fantastic, if the success is fantastic, the character takes regular damage, but the enemy takes triple damage. So if I hit him, I take damage and he takes double damage. If it's fantastic, I take damage, he takes triple damage. So I'm going to use all the energy I have to get right back to him. Give him no time to breathe.
Okay. So we'll call that an agility check, basically.
For what? Say it again.
So you're trying to hit him, or this is like a run. This is like a
I just fly to him and then make a melee attack, is what it says, I believe.
Oh, a melee attack. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, I just punch him again. It's just
Okay.
not like the big one that I had. So, ooh, not a good one. Just a 6 plus 5, so an 11.
That is a miss.
Yep. And that should be because that uses my reaction and my action to get over there. So that's my turn.
Yep. All right, Drake.
All right, I want to make a quick adjustment to this shield prototype weapon, so I don't hit Omega. So I want to modify this thing to automate its targeting and make this thing a little more accurate.
Okay.
So I've got yeah, so I have an edge on logic checks when creating or repairing things.
Okay. So let's do a logic check to see if you are smart enough to make repairs or necessary upgrades to this weapon. And you're
All
good.
right,
Tell
and
us how you want to upgrade. Well, I guess you told us how you want to upgrade on because that's definitely enough.
yeah, I'm gonna fix this to handle the targeting on this shield prototype laser.
Okay. How about with that? We'll give you an edge whenever you use the shield prototype weapon.
All right. So does modify? Okay, so modifying that takes up my turn.
You can still was that like an action?
Yeah, I guess that'd be an action.
Okay, yeah, and then you can do your
Yeah.
movement now.
Let's see. I'm still gonna hang tight right where I am.
I just picture Omega just in a tree, just like chilling.
This is-
All right.
I'm working on getting you down from there, buddy. Almost
All
there,
right.
almost there.
That's hilarious. All right, Omega, you're up. Same thing. You'll have to do a check in order to be able to free yourself.
Well, with the cut, loosening, not completely loosened, but it tore a little
Mhm.
fabric in there. Do I have any room to wiggle my body within this weapon, or am I completely immobilized? Zero.
You're completely immobilized. It's kind of like when Spider-Man
Can't
webs
even
up the bad guys, and they're just like,
can't even move my fingers.
nope. You can try to use your strength to kind of break out of there, but
Hmm.
and let someone can also try to, you know, pull open the web trap.
Can
The
I do
webbing.
it? Can I do an agility check to see if I can put my fingers together within the webbing?
I'll give you that, and we will, since you're kind of still webbed up, we'll call it difficult.
Okay.
So we'll see. Go ahead and roll. See what you get.
17.
That's enough. So what are you gonna do with your wiggling hands right now?
So while webbed up in the tree, watching everyone go to action and no one coming towards me, I wiggle my entire body to see if I can get loose, but to no regard. So I put my fingers together on my right hand, triggering the formation of my my neural lance, piercing through the webbing. Thank God for nanotechnology. Now, I guess, do I need to do another check to see? Because it formed. I was able to put my fingers
Yeah,
together, which triggers
let's
activation.
let's well, let's do another check to see if your neural lance will actually be able to. You need to do what you'll be able to do to cut it down. So
Okay.
we'll
The
do
neural
we'll call
lance
it
is
a
classified as a
melee check.
spear. Melee check, okay. Neural lance is classified as a spear. So if it's able to form, it's cutting unless that webbing is just like, I'm gonna just have a spear sticking through the web in case like a Christmas gift. So you want a melee check?
Yeah, it'd be a melee check.
Okay. Is are we still motivated?
Nope. That was
Nope, that
only
was
for
just
one
for one
round.
round. Gotcha. All right, melee check. Here we go. 9, 11.
13.
That is still not enough.
Whenever you're adding up your score there, be sure to put the number next to where it says melee in there.
Oh, the 2. I got you. Right,
Yeah.
so 13.
Yeah, still not enough. So your lance is just like
Sticking through the
sticking
dang
out right now.
web.
Yeah.
It was able to pierce it, but not slice it up.
Yep. So there's a hole in the webbing, but I can't move.
Captain America got like a 17 when he tried and didn't get it off, correct?
Right.
Yeah, okay. So we make, yeah.
So before I end my turn, I yelled out to Drake Tungsten, blow up the damn tree. Or at least get me on the ground.
All right.
All right, I'm pretty sure I can hit a tree. I got you.
My faith in y'all is dwindling.
It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. I got this. The tree's coming down.
Let me see. Okay. So with Cap is just hustling. Like he's booking it now. He's going right for it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm gonna use a move called, let me see if I can pull up Cap's his actual move sheet. Yep, there it is. Hang on, which one of the buttons do I click? Okay, there it is. So this move is going to cost me 5 focus. I'm gonna use a move called Hurl Shield. Oh wait, wrong one, not block. I didn't mean to do that block. I meant to do bash. Okay, so he's going to use Hurl Shield Bash, and it's going to cost him 5 focus. It says the character makes a ranged attack on an enemy. If the attack is a success, the enemy takes regular damage. On a fantastic success, the enemy takes double damage and is knocked prone. The shield then bounces back to the character. So let me pay my focus. And let me see if focus. My bad. Trying to get it over here. All right. So this is going to be a ranged attack, and we'll call it an agility check because he's throwing it at jungle spider, see if we can even hit him. So we'll call it an agility check. And that is a hit. So I need to roll for damage. Nice. So that is, oh, I forgot to get the modifier.
Should be like 4 times something plus something.
Yeah, I forgot to get his modifier down. All right, so it'll be 4 times 3. So what is that? 4, 8, 12 plus the ability. That was 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So that's 16. And then that wasn't a fantastic, so he just take damage. So it basically, I'm throwing at him. I saw him in a tree, so I threw at him, the Captain America classic, throw. And it basically like hits him right in the chest, bounces off a couple trees, and it goes right back to my hand. And Cap yells out, "Take that!" And with that, we'll go over to Luma Prime.
I am torn between 2 things that I want to do here. I think I'm going to use my ability called Clobber. Character makes a close attack against an enemy. If the attack is a success, the enemy takes regular damage. On a fantastic success, the enemy takes double damage and is knocked prone. I'm assuming if he is in a tree, that will knock him to the ground.
Right.
Okay. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So it's just a close
So
attack.
wait, hang on. So do you ran up on me?
Yeah, I flew to you last round and missed my attack. Did you move again?
No, he didn't. He hasn't even went yet. Actually, did we skip
We
his
skipped
turn?
his turn. Yeah, you skipped his turn. You went straight to Cap
Oh shoot!
after
Oh,
Omega. Yeah, that
That's my
makes a lot
bad.
more sense. Go ahead and do his turn, and then I'll do mine.
Okay. Well, since you're right up on me, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna just go ahead and try to hit you with the spider strike again. Actually, I'm going to use. You're right up on me. I'm gonna use dodge. So let me make sure I get this right as my standard action. I'm trying to make sure. How do I can't display when I grab it out the rule books. I can't display it to you, can I? I don't think I can.
Like from the compendium.
Yeah, I don't think so. I'll just read it. Uh, so I'm gonna use for my standard action dodge. The character actively dodges and avoiding incoming attacks. Any attacks against this character will have trouble until the character's next turn, or at the end of the next round at the latest. And with that, he's gonna do some moving around. So he's kind of prepping. Let's just do some swinging back this way. All right. You can go ahead and redo. We'll go to your move now since we already did caps.
Okay. How far away did
And so you'll have trouble on your next attack as well.
Okay. And he's still swinging in the trees, I'm assuming, being Spider-Man.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So I have plenty of movement to get there. Yeah. I'm doing my best flying through these trees, trying to keep up with him. I believe he would be a lot better at it than I am, being used to the trees and such, but I'm trying. But I want to get next to him again, and I'm still going to try to use Clobber, even though I have trouble on it.
Okay.
Roll, and I have to re-roll the highest and take.
Right. The lowest of the two.
Yeah. 5, 2, and a 3. So I re-roll the 5, right?
Yep.
Okay. Got a 4. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 plus 5 is 14.
That is not enough.
That's what I figured. I'm just keeping him busy while Drake and Omega try to figure out what's going on back there in them trees. And that'll be
right.
my turn. I'll save my reactions for other things.
All right. Drake, you're up.
All right, I gotta get this angry alien out of a tree. Like that. I don't want that spider thing coming after me. I want one more super powered alien in between me and it. So hang on there, hang on there. We're gonna take another shot at shooting you, at least shooting you out of this tree. I'm not gonna miss this time, I promise. So yeah, I'm gonna try and make a shot to at least drop Omega down to the ground.
Okay. Go ahead and give it a try. I'll remember you have an edge well.
I still be agility.
Okay.
It's I
Yeah,
guess I'm asking.
I'll give you what's your agility and what's your logic?
My logic's 2, my agility is 0.
Okay, we'll give you a logic check. We'll see if you are accurate enough to, hit what you need to hit to knock them down. So we'll give it a logic check.
All right. Oh, come on. All right, but I got an edge, so come
on. That is easily a miss.
Standing next to his tree. I just missed a tree. I took a shot with a rifle that I just enhanced the sights on, and I missed a tree. Like I didn't roll a fantastic miss, but that's a fantastic miss.
There's a lot of bushes and wind and weird
animals.
Man.
Yeah,
well, let's go ahead and talk through that. Talk through that because if you just if it's a clear shot and you miss, just go ahead and talk through that so we can start this dialogue.
Don't forget it's a little foggy in there. Cap yells out, "It's okay, it's okay. Everyone has performance issues."
Wait, which tree are you in again?
The one with the
uh,
white webbing. It's giant white
There's,
webbing.
I don't know. There's a lot of white webbing up there. There's a lot of trees out here too, man.
Jungle
The
Spider's been
man,
leaving a lot of webbing out.
the man with the gun. The one man with the gun can't shoot. What are the odds of this?
All
You
right,
know what?
Look,
Drake,
I build,
you want to take some movement?
I build great guns. I build great guns.
You might want to go to the range.
I mean, I'm gonna get there eventually.
Drake, you want to take some movement?
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move towards Omega. I'm a little hesitant. I'm afraid what Omega's gonna do if I don't get him down soon. But I'm gonna get a little closer and see if I can come up with something to get him down, because clearly shooting him down is just not the way to go. So yeah, I'm gonna move my select.
Do you have any other powers than the damn gun?
Yeah, I'm gonna come up with something to catch you out of this tree. Maybe shooting's not the
Alright.
shooting's probably not the way to get you out of this tree anyway. Like, I need to cut you out. I'm gonna come up with a way to cut you out of this tree.
I mean, Omega tried that too. Omega, actually, it's your turn. Let's see if you can get yourself down, or if Drake can get you down next time.
Mm. You know, as I sit in this tree, a thought just occurred to me. Captain America has his shield, doesn't he?
He does.
Why on earth did he just not throw the vibranium shield at the webbing?
He's
Before
busy
he took
fighting
off
Jungle
running.
Spider-Man.
That is true.
The level of incompetence of these people.
Says
I
the
would-
man wed to a tree.
I know
What?
if Cap was closer, he'll be yelling at you like, "You left us, remember? You walked off on us."
That's right.
And I'd do it again. Melee check.
Yep.
God damn it.
That is safe to say he did not free himself.
As I try to wiggle around the tree, noticing that every inch of every movement is futile, I glare down at Drake Tungsten, searching for the words to say to motivate this man to come up with a way to get me down.
Well, it's
And-
just white webbing, right?
Really
At this
strong
It's
webbing.
like vibranium webbing for him.
Really strong.
As I sit in the tree, a certain heat starts to irradiate near my body.
Peed on himself.
A molten. What he said?
He said you peed on yourself.
No,
Yeah,
I
that's
said,
what the war feeling.
I said heat, as in like I'm getting hot. Anger is building. All right, now it's a damn jungle spider's turn.
All right, Jungle Spider. He is going to do. Let me see. Yeah, he's gonna swing full speed, and I'm also gonna do. I'm gonna use the ram. Nah, that would be good. He's a little bit more agile. All right, first he's going to swing. Oh, that's not the swing. He's going to swing directly right next to both of these guys. Now I am going to use. It's Jungle Spider doesn't talk. He's just a silent robot. So he's just acting on commands. Over the intercom, you hear Arcade yell, "Do it, Jungle Spider, do it now." And so Jungle Spider is going to use Spider Strike. And so we've talked about this one earlier, but the character splits the attack to make 2 close range attacks on different targets within reach, or focus 1 attack on a single target. Compare the melee defense. On a success, take half damage, and on a fantastic, the target takes full and is paralyzed by webbing. And then I can, after the attack, the character can jump or climb at half speed for free. So let me get my dice out. And so this is going to be a melee defense check on both you guys. So first, I'm going to start with the melee check on. Oh, I guess it'd be for either one of you guys. Oh my god. Oh, I got a fantastic. So 6, 7, 8, 9.
Plus his
Is that
attack number.
oh yeah. I can believe we got so 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I almost forgot about that. Is that a hit on Omega or Drake?
That's a hit on me.
Yeah. That's just if it's more than my defense score.
Yeah. Equal
Yeah,
to
so
or
yeah.
more.
Okay, yeah, it's a hit on me.
Okay. So I'm gonna roll for damage. So 1d6. Ooh,
Ooh,
nice.
max damage.
Uh
And it's fantastic. Oof.
no, it's just regular 6.
But it's fantastic, so it has the extra whatever at the
Oh,
end
that
of it.
was a
Like they're
fantastic. I
paralyzed
forgot.
or
I forgot.
webbed
Yeah.
up or whatever it is.
See, I wish I don't have his character sheet. It didn't have it on here, so I have to like remember everything. All right, so let me get the damage. Got to fill this in.
Can you describe that attack?
Yeah, sorry. Let me get the. So as he was swinging, he swung first and like just did like a flying kick directly at Drake, kicked him directly in the face, and then as he does a flip off of Drake, takes his right hand, just right hooks you right in the face, Omega. So for that damage, that was a melee. So 6 times 4 was that 20?
Ooh,
No, wait, 6, 12,
24.
18, 24. 6, 7, 29. So 29. And you guys are both now caught up in webbing. So he webbed you right next to the tree, right next to Omega. Now you guys.
And I take 24 damage and now I'm webbed up next to Omega.
Right. And so
All
he
right.
also gets to move for half his run speed. So let's move 1, 2, 3. All right. And with that, it is Cap's turn. Cap seeing, or he basically just heard the punch because at this point it's kind of he can't really see a lot. He's gonna yell out to everyone again. Actually, I'm trying to think. I should get in the middle. Get in the middle so everyone can kind of hear me. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm right in between everybody, and everybody's kind of within earshot of me, and he just yells at the top of his lung, "Guys, get it together! We need to take this jungle spider down." And so, with that inspirational speech, everyone is going to gain an edge for 1 round, and that is over to Luma, sir.
I have a question about a reaction.
Mm-hmm.
I'll send it to the chat so you can see it. It says for me to help a teammate, we have to be on the same team on our character sheets.
Yeah,
Since
we haven't formed a team yet.
Okay, so I wouldn't be able to use the help reaction to help them get out.
Right. I don't. You guys aren't a team yet. You guys are still just kind of happenstance right now. You guys haven't fully formed a team yet. You don't have a true bond yet.
Okay, well, I'm definitely going to move, fly through some trees, and get back up here where all the action is.
How did you get that to show up? Did you just click like a button?
If you use the
Is
measure
that on your
tool,
character sheet?
the measure
No.
tool on the left side, is that what you're talking about? The arrow?
No. How did you get? Is that the help teammate? Is that just one of your moves?
No, it's under the reactions. If you like on a character sheet, if you click actions and then reactions, you can send
Oh,
it.
gotcha.
It's not in
Gotcha.
like I don't think you can send it from the compendium, but if you have a character sheet, you can send that stuff.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. But I'm gonna move between the spider and the boys here. We have to try to get these guys out. So yeah, I guess I'm just going to use my action to try to break one of them free.
Okay.
Um,
How do you want to do it? So I can let's see how you want to do a check. You want to just do an old fashioned strength melee check?
yeah, I fly over. I land next to Drake, who has just the funniest look on his face, studying this tree, still webbed up. He's like, "How am I going to get Omega free if I'm not free?" And just bad things. So I want to come down. I want to land next to him and just see if I am strong enough to rip the webbing so he is released.
And who are you trying to rip down, Omega or Drake?
Drake, because he's
Okay.
been actively trying to get Omega. So I'm gonna help keep trying to get Omega.
Hey.
All right.
And that is just a melee,
That's just a melee
like an
check.
attack
Yep.
roll.
Yep.
Okay. And I have an edge because of Captain America.
Correct.
Oh, good one. That is 3, 6, 4. So 13. I'm gonna re-roll the 1 or the 3, and it's a 2, so that doesn't help me at all. So I don't. Let's see. That's 10, 13, 5, 18.
That is enough.
Woo! Barely. Yeah,
That is
so
enough.
I just use my flying speed, just land right next to Drake, give it a tear, and like give him a pat on the back and say, "Keep going, man." And then focus my attention back to Jungle Spider to like place myself between them and Jungle Spider to try to play defense, protect them in case Spider comes back.
Okay. And next is Drake.
All right. Thanks there, Luma.
It literally took him one turn to get him down. Meanwhile,
So
Omega was like, bro.
Sometimes when you focus strength, it's a good thing.
So that's how this works. All right. I want to like look, Omega, like I really want to get you out of here. Like I'd love to help you out.
But
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 no, I'm waiting nothing but.
you know what? No, let's try this again. All right, I'm right next to him. I wanna try and pull the webbing off of Omega. Like I'm still right here. Like let's just try and get him out of here.
Okay. You want a good old fashioned melee check, or are you trying to use some weapon to get him down?
Yeah, I don't think I have time to mess with weapons. I don't want to waste I want to waste more time just trying to fiddle with something to get him out. Like it's webbing. I
Okay.
just watched Luma do this. Like I got this. I can do this. Like, it can't be that difficult. So yeah, I'll do a melee check.
Okay.
Oh, you have
But I have an edge.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm
that
using
3 or 2 can get better.
I'm using my edge on that too.
Stays a 2.
Oh my God.
Oh, the struggle.
So it is at 13, 15? Because you're right.
No, it's
Yeah.
just 13.
It's just
Oh.
just 13.
Yeah, that's
has this
I mean,
webbing not gotten any weaker since it got shot?
it's not, unfortunately. And it didn't help with him trying to pull. He's like, yo, Drake is about to beat the brakes off you when he gets down. All right. Do you want to move? You still have movement to do.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and get away from Omega. Omega's looking pretty pissed. That spider thing just came through and just smacked us both at the same time. I'm not looking to give him any more opportunities for that. I can't get the webbing off. I can't shoot it off. I'm sorry, Omega. I can't help you. I'm gonna go see if I can at least do something about this spider. So
You
yeah, I'm
can't
gonna
get a
move.
man down from a tree. You might as well
It's a
not even try.
it's
This webbing is strong.
it's a big
man.
that webbing is strong. You're well acquainted with that webbing. You can't get that webbing off. I'm surrounded by aliens, and 50% of them can't get the webbing off.
I have a damn spear. All I need is to be able to move my hand, and I can cut myself down.
I mean,
Well, then do it.
Want to hand me that spear? I'll see what I can do. I'll give it a throw. See what I can hit.
I'll give it a throw. All right, Omega, you're up.
How far away is Cap from me?
What was that one? He's just a couple feet away.
I yell
50,
out to
about 50.
I yell out to Cap, throw the damn shield, Cap, as I try to release myself from the bindings again. I'm going straight melee check.
That's a good one.
17. Wait, right? No, 18.
18. 18.
That is enough.
All right. So after I yell to Cap, I give one last struggle and tug and rip my arm forward, bursting through the webbing. Use the tip of the neural lance to cut the rest of the web down as I fall to the ground, landing in a hero pose, the Iron Man hero pose, knee down. I look straight up at all the chaos, and I try my damnedest not to look at Drake.
Side eyes.
Do I still have movement?
Yeah, you still have movement.
But I have no more action.
Correct.
Like, see, I loosened that webbing up for you, man.
Definitely.
I take my spear and I point it at Drake. Remember on the dock, it only takes 2 consecutive touches before you are not even remembering who you are for the next 5 minutes. Don't tempt me. And then I yell out to Luma Prime, if this spider tries to run again, throw me. And I end my turn.
All right. So it is Jungle Spider's turn. And he actually has 2 targets right up on him. So I have to go Spider Strike again. Actually, is that the yeah, we'll go Spider Strike again. And so I've already read it a couple times, so I'm not gonna actually read it again. But let's go ahead and get a roll in there. And this is going to be against Luma Prime and Drake. I did get a fantastic on that. So 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. And a fantastic.
Oh, yeah. That's getting everybody here.
Yeah. So you guys, let me roll for damage now. And so the way he did it, he hopped down from a tree. He did like a backflip, landed right on top of Luma's prime head. He just gave him the good old fashioned, just kind of double knuckle to the head, like just smash his head in between. He kicks off of him, flips, taps on Drake's back, like, hey, turn around. Drake turns around. He just decks him right in the face. So let's roll for damage. Jeez, that's another 6. So what is that? 6, 12, 18, 24, 25, 6, 7, 8, 20.
It's 29 is what it was last
Yeah,
time.
29.
29.
Yeah, 29. I forgot about that.
Yeah. That
And
hurts.
then, and you guys are both now way up to a tree.
I
And caught up
just
in
got
web.
out.
And he gets to take a movement for half speed for free. So he's gonna kind of 1, 2, 3. He hops over to he whips away to another tree and bounces away. And with that, it's Cap's turn. And you guys are in a rough situation right now. All right. How about what if I try to do this? Might be real difficult to pull off. I'm gonna do a Rico shield. So let me get this pulled up right quick. And instead of it being like a hit towards Jungle Spider, I'm gonna try to free both you guys at the same time. And I might actually give that ridiculous because it's a little hard to do, but we'll see. Oh, why is this thing not pulled? Oh, there it is. Rico shield. Okay, so it's 10. So the range is 10 times, 10 spaces time my character rank, and costs them 10 focus. So okay, so the character makes a ranged attack on a target. If the target is a success, if the attack is a success, sorry, the target takes regular damage. On a fantastic success, the target is also knocked prone, and the character can make an extra attack on another target, adding the extra range between two targets to the attack roll. This can be repeated as long as I continue to get a fantastic success. When the attack is over, the shield bounces back. So for this one, I'm gonna hurl it. I'm gonna hurl it as hard as he can. He's gonna try to throw it at both webbings, trying not to damage you two. So it's gonna try to hit the perfect spot. And so that's why I'm going to give this one kind of ridiculous to see if he can actually like pull this off. So let me. I got to keep quit closing the character sheet. I literally keep closing it every single time.
Come on, Cap, you got this.
I know I needed that. I need that inspirational speech
That's-
before I go.
Because webbing is gross.
Okay. Rico shield. Oh wait, how do you do the roll? How do you make a roll? Oh wait, oh I forgot I got it. This is a ranged attack. What do you guys think? Should it be an agility check or a melee check?
It's an agility check.
Yeah. Usually
Okay.
ranged attacks are agility and like close ranged are melee.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
Fantastic.
So that
18.
is yes, that is a fantastic 18 plus 4, 22. So since it hit one, I got a fantastic. So it got to make another attack. So it bounces off and it just frees both you guys at the same time. And that's what I wanted to use uh for my fantastic. And so I actually can repeat it, but I have no reason to kind of repeat it right now. So both of you guys are free from webbing, and Cap is going to just take off running towards you guys, kind of regroup.
I shooting, Cap.
So, yo, that was actually. Oh, wait a second. I forgot to add. So he had 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Oh, yeah, he barely. Because I gave it a ridiculous, so it added a modifier to it. And that literally just tied it. So, yeah, you guys are both free. Wow, look at that. That is why he's Captain America.
That's
Cap yells out, "Playtime's over, fellas. Let's take down this jungle spider." And with that, it's Luma Prime's turn.
Okay. Couple things I want to do here. First, I'm going to use my reaction, fly up a few feet into, or no, Omega fell down, right? You're on the
Yep.
ground now?
Yeah, everybody's free. Yep.
I'm right next to you.
Just turn and fling the young hero at Jungle Spider and use fastball special as the reaction.
Go ahead and read that one.
It says an ally throws or fires the character at an enemy and the ally succeeds at their agility check. So like he as in Omega will make an agility check. If the character makes a close attack at the enemy, Omega makes a close attack at the enemy they were thrown or fired at. If the attack is a success, the enemy takes double damage. If the attack is a fantastic success, the enemy takes triple damage.
Okay.
So I guess
I'm
the
going to
first
also-
agility check would be me throwing him,
Yep.
and then the attack would be him hitting him, right? Or are both checks
Yes.
for Omega?
We'll because you're the throwing. We'll see if you have the aim to do it. So let's see if you can pull off the agility check.
My agility is not
and
great.
Well, it looks like I have to pass the agility check. Just based
Yeah,
on
it
the
like
way
sounded
the sentence
rules.
words, it says like the ally succeeds at their agility check. So if I do an agility check,
Oh yeah, you're right. And you pass the agility check.
and then so
And
he
then
character makes a close attack at the enemy they were thrown or fired at. Okay, so I made the
Yeah,
agility check, so I'm
so
running
yeah.
towards Luma, and
Well, you
oh,
got yes.
he catches my foot, turns around, and hurls me right at Jungle Spider with my neural lance out, pointed right towards his chest to pierce him. I have to do another agility check to see if I damage him.
melee this
Melee.
time to hit
Melee.
him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and hang on, before you roll, let me make sure.
That's kind of weird language on the fastball special there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
'cause
is.
it doesn't sound like you got to do much because it's based on me.
Right, which that doesn't make sense. Like if I'm the one grabbing you, I should have to do something.
Okay, hang on, I'm trying to make sure. So
well, it's
he
a and
has
it's a reaction.
Yeah, it's not even my actual attack yet, my regular action. It's just a reaction.
the permanent where he can use his agility defense score against all melee checks. Um trying to see, does he have, no, I think you're, no, you're good. Okay. So yeah, it's gonna be a melee check.
Okay. Let's see. I don't need to do anything with focus to hit him, do I?
No.
No, it should just be a regular melee attack.
But I'm also gonna move your guy right up on him since you
Oh,
got thrown.
that's not right. It's this one. There you
So is that Marvel die? So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And
go.
then do you have
17.
anything?
Yeah, the melee score
17.
is 2.
Okay. And that is a hit.
At triple the damage. So now I got to roll for damage.
Yep.
Okay, so here's the attack. The damage is 8.
Whoa. How'd you get an 8? You should just roll one dice. It's one dice roll.
Oh, okay. All right. There's a button for attack. That's why I just. Okay, so I'll just. What do you a D what? D6?
Yeah, it's just D6.
5.
So there's gonna be 5 times whatever your multiplier is.
It's probably 2 unless you have an ability that makes it different.
Nope.
Okay, so and then plus your ability
So 5. Um,
times 2 is 10. Then what's your ability? What's your
I think it
melee?
was a +2. It should say it on his attack up here. The
yeah,
melee.
it's plus 2. So my melee is plus 2, so that'd be a 7, then times 2, because it's double damage. Right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Did it do all the damage for you? Oh, I didn't see it did the damage for you.
Yeah, that's why I clicked the attack, because it did the damage for me. So it gave me like 8 damage.
Oh, I thought you rolled. I thought you said you rolled an 8. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah, so
then was it multiple? It was doubled, right, or tripled?
Triple.
no,
So it's
24.
it wasn't a fantastic success, it was a regular success.
Oh, because you. Oh, the
It
first
looks
one
like you
was. So
rolled the
okay.
attack like 4 times, honestly, on my
No.
screen. But yeah, it's
I
all
got
good.
Oh yeah.
agility, then melee, then melee again, and then the attack.
Yeah. I see it. I see it. So double.
Double, so 16 damage.
Okay. How do you want that attack to look?
So let's see. I sprint right towards Luma Prime, jump. He catches my foot, spins around, hurls me straight at the jungle spider. As I get right next to the jungle spider, I see him attempt to dodge, and I take my neural lance and somersault smack the shit out of his head.
Yeah. That
Hero pose land right behind him, lance pointed right at him.
That definitely hurt him, but he's still kicking.
And
And it
then
is
for the
still
rest
Luma's
of
turn.
my
Yep.
turn, that was one of my reactions.
Right.
I'm going to use my movement speed to follow Omega the whole way there. Right after he hits him, I want to come through and I'm going to use my power called Smash, which is what I used on the first round. I can gamble focus to do more damage. And I'm going to do another 20 focus. It'll give me, if I hit, it'll give me another plus 10 to damage. And it's just a melee attack.
Okay. I don't have any reactions for that.
Okay. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh no, 6 isn't fantastic. 1 is fantastic. Sorry. I still rolled really well. That's 12, 17, plus 5 is 22.
Yep, that's a hit.
All right, and my damage is going to be 3 times 3 is 9, plus 6 is 15, plus the 10 from my focus is 25 damage. With just a big left hook this time. First one was a right hook, this one's a left hook.
Jungle Spider definitely felt that one, and you kind of started to see him kind of smoke a little bit. We know this is a robot, so you kind of see him like kind of twitching a little bit. He felt that one for sure. And with that, it's Drake's turn.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Because I got hurt last time, I activate my healing factor at the end of my turn.
Okay.
At the end of the character's turn, they regain health equal to their resilience. This works outside of combat too, quickly bringing them back to full health. That would be just my resilience score, right? I would just get
Right.
like plus 5 to my health.
Oh, I've
Correct.
just been doing it the entire time, just adding my 3 back after each turn. Should I be
I just
announcing
haven't done
that
it
the whole time?
before. That's the first time
You
I've
can
been
you can
hit by
announce it.
anything.
Yeah, we'll
So
just start announcing it every time.
Gotcha.
mine is mainly like I haven't used it before. So I wanted to say like, hey, I have this power.
Okay.
But yeah,
All
that'll
right.
be into my turn, just next to Mr. Spider.
You guys got them all surrounded right now. All right, Drake, you're up.
All right, I'm free. Let's take another shot at this guy. I'm feeling lucky. I'm gonna hit something this time. So I'm gonna take a shot at Spider.
Okay. So are you using this is just a regular range attack? Do you have any powers? You're using a power?
Nope, just regular range attack.
Okay. Before you do that, Jungle Spider is gonna do his reaction. So it's gonna be a spider dodge. And the trigger is someone makes an agility attack against the character. So it says the attacker has trouble. If the attack misses, the character can leap away equal to their jump speed. So
I've got trouble and an edge.
they cancel out each other.
Just cancel out.
Forget about them. Yep.
All right. Oh, come on.
You have the worst rolls.
I-
You're not going to be the gunslinger of the squad anymore.
I'm not gonna
I'm
not gonna be anything anywhere. I can't roll for. I don't think I've rolled above a 3.
That is a miss. And so you have your movement speed still.
Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna move a little closer, just staying in range to everyone. And yeah,
right.
just can't only laugh at my terrible misfortune. I'm not
Cap
made
yells
for jungle
out.
work.
Cap yells out, "Son, where did you learn to shoot? I haven't seen this bad of a shooting since the Nazis." This is a rough one. All right, Omega, you're up.
All right. am going to, let's see, I want to do a logic check and
Okay.
see if I can use my heightened senses 2, which character can sense things 4 times the way as normal. They have an edge on vigilance checks to perceive things. Oh, not logic. Vigilance check. There we go. A vigilance check to perceive things, and enemies have trouble with checks they make to sneak past the character. So I do want to do a vigilance check to see if I can identify a weak point for a critical attack.
Okay, and that's just a permanent that you have. So
Yes.
okay.
So 14 total.
That is a hit. So what are you looking for here?
As I see the robot start to smoke, I notice a crack in the suit, and I want to try and jab my neural spear, which is electrified, into that crack.
Okay.
So we're gonna do, I guess that's
We'll call that an edge on your next attack.
all right. Let's do a melee attack or melee check, I guess, right? I'm stabbing him.
Yes, hang on. Yeah, I don't have anything that can do nothing against melee. Okay.
So I got the marble
So,
die.
so
I don't know why these
6.
amounts are so freaking huge. Like, what is this?
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with that. So 6, 11, 12.
14.
That is a miss. But you got a fantastic.
He can use his edge to re-roll the 1.
Oh yes.
Got
So you get
another
another
one.
one.
Never mind.
God damn. I think I did that last time too, and it didn't change it.
It's
Remember,
gotten Drake a couple times too.
I rolled a 1 like 8 times in a row. Y'all remember that?
Yep.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You just kept rolling the same thing over and over.
So that is a fantastic failure. So you see that you have basically you can see what's kind of going on with him within his weakness. He notices that you notices that, and so on his next turn, he's gonna definitely kind of get away from you, but you definitely have him in your eyesights.
Now that I've noticed his weakness, do I have an edge on all my attacks?
Yeah, I'll give you that. So I'll give it to you on your melee checks. You get an edge. I'll give you that.
Wonderful. And then I jump back 2 spaces.
Okay. Jungle Spider is in it right now. Did you already move your character?
Done and done.
Okay. Let me see. Okay. I am going to use. Hmm. He needs to figure out something. Okay. I'm actually going to use a move called webcasting. And so it hits 10 times my rank. So basically like 10 spaces time my rank. But you're already up on me, Luma. And he's targeting you right now. He sees you as the biggest threat so far. And the webcasting move says a range attack on an enemy. On success, it paralyzes the enemy when webbing. On a fantastic, and then on success, it paralyzes the enemy. And then on a fantastic success, you are also pinned. And so what paralyze means is you cannot make a move or take action that requires a melee or agility check. Agility defense is reduced to 10 on range attack, and close attacks automatically hit. And then pinned is trouble on melee and agility checks and cannot use movement action.
What was the ability called?
Webcasting.
Webcast. Okay.
Let
Cool.
me
So he's
make
just gonna
sure.
web me up.
Yeah, he's just gonna try to web you up. So it's gonna be agility check. So let me get my dice going. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Because that was an agility attack, correct?
Correct.
Because I have a power called brawling, I get to use my melee defense on agility attacks as well. So my defense is a 15, so it fails.
Okay.
I just used my
He-
pure brawn. I'm not smart enough or agile enough to get out of the way, but I am super strong, so it just kind of bounces off of me, which doesn't make sense with webs, but
Okay. He's just gonna move. He's getting away right now. So you see him swing over you, and he just moves out of the way. Let me make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yep, he's way down. He has a I realize how good like web lining is or swing line is. Like it moves pretty far.
yeah, he's
Um
super agile. Like it's impressive.
he is. And with that, it is Luma Prime's turn.
Should be Captain America's.
Oh no,
right?
Captain America's turn. Sorry. Um man. Captain. He's pretty far.
Yeah. With him
Captain's
being
gonna
ground based, he can only get 10.
I know.
Right?
Yeah. He's gonna use his inspiration again. Like right now he's just motivational. He looks at all three of us. Oh, and he yells out, "Guys, this is our time to finish him. This is the point where we turn the tide on the enemy." I saw him sparking. He's almost close to being done. And so with that inspirational speech, everyone gains an edge. And he's just gonna stay back a little bit. He's just gonna be kind of vigilant just in case he sees anything else. Luma Prime.
I am going to use the ability Ram again. So I get 10 squares with my flight, and I use my action to dash, which gives me another 10 squares, which would get me to him. And if I use Ram, it lets me attack him on the end of that. And it's just a regular melee attack, but I do move all the way down there. Just blasted through tree limbs all the way down, and I'm going to make a swing at him. And that is fantastic. A 3, a 1, and a 2, but I'm going to use my edge to re-roll the 2 from Captain America. That goes up to a 4. So that is 13 plus 5 is 18, and it's fantastic.
All right. That's enough to hit.
All right. A fantastic success. The character takes regular damage, but so I'm going to roll the damage. I take regular damage because I'm just throwing my body into him, but he takes triple damage and is not prone. So it'll knock him out of the trees.
Okay.
So that is 3 times 3 is 9, plus 6 is 15. So I take 15 damage.
And then how much is he taking?
15 times 3 is 45. So he'll take 45 damage and fall prone, which is a status effect that I don't know what it does.
Yeah. It's all good because as you hit Jungle Spider's eyes begin to glow real red, and you just see like just the glowing redness, and out of nowhere over the intercoms you hear "Spider explode," and so the Jungle Spider explodes and right in your face, and because you are around, you're gonna take damage. It's the self-destruction, and so let me get my dice out. So you're gonna take 2 times 2, 4. So yeah, you're gonna take 4 damage. And as it explodes, Arcade just kind of cackles. Wow, what a blast! Those Jungle Spider parts weren't under warranty anymore, So honestly, you just saved me a bunch of hassle on shipping pieces back home. Thanks for that. Don't dawdle. We've got a lot more wilderness excitement coming up. And so you guys kind of all kind of reconvene. We're all meeting up. Everyone's tired from the battle. You know, a lot of stuff has just happened to you guys. And so you guys are just like, man, this is kind of a tough situation to be in. You guys are just now walking back through the jungle, and you
Can
just all of a
I,
sudden, oh,
sorry,
yeah,
before we leave the jungle, can
mm-hmm.
I do, are any of the parts of the jungle spider still like around on the ground, or did it completely
No, it
like
was like it was
disintegrate
yeah.
everything?
Our arcade doesn't leave anything behind for others.
Okay, that's fine then. Never mind. Continue.
So yeah, you guys are just kind of walking now. You guys are just kind of talking. Cap asked you guys like, "Yo, that was a really tough battle. I don't even know if the regular Spider-Man is like that, but if he's anything like that, we would be in trouble. What do you guys think? You guys think you can beat Spider-Man 1v1?"
I can't beat a tree 1v1.
You damn right.
Yeah. Cap is like, yeah, we're gonna have to when we get back, you're gonna have to come to Avengers Mansion and we're gonna have to do some shooting practice. I'll have to
I
show
want,
you.
after Drake's joke, as we're talking about this, Luma kind of floats down out of the sky and gives him a gentle, like in his best, like Captain America impersonation, like trying to be that kind of hero, gives him a pat on the back and says, any of us on our day could have our time. Just something real cheesy, real terrible, and just makes Omega just groans like crazy because it's super lame.
That is Captain America. He gives you a thumbs up. He sees you, he looks back at you and gives you like the good job. Good job.
Trying to make him proud.
Omega, how are you feeling about everything right now?
After the cheesy one-liner from Luma Prime, Omega is furious.
That's right.
I stab my neural lance into the ground and look every one of them in their eye. And the opposite of the Captain America speech, with the most calm and almost emotionless voice. If we're going to do this, if we're going to be a so-called group as we try to get out of here, I just want you guys to know one thing. If one of us gets stuck or pinned, that's priority number one. As you can see, alone, we can't do this shit. So we need to prioritize staying together as much as possible. Shut up, Cap. I don't want to hear it.
Cap was literally about to say language. So, after several minutes of following a winding trail down a ravine, you hear a metallic clang of a creature roaring. The echoes just kind of go throughout the air. As you come around a bend, you see a path ahead that's fallen away to reveal a series of large metal pits that look like they were built to catch you unaware, but they have inadvertently triggered an unexpected intruder. An ankylosaurus, just over 20 feet long and weighs a little over 6 tons, is trapped in the steel metal netting, and is suspended midway down above a pit approximately 40 feet wide, 50 feet deep, with a series of kind of massive spikes at the end. Basic, pit trap. Arcade voice crackles over the loudspeakers. I spent hundreds of millions of dollars on decor and deadly traps, and one stupid dinosaur makes it fall out, makes a mess of it. Look, just walk around the trap and we'll take care of it. I've got a message from our sponsors playing right now on our live stream, so the audience won't even see this little mess. The confused Ankylosaurus snarls and thrashes around, trying to break free from the net, and the pulley system is just keep dangling over. But the spikes are at the bottom. Even if it breaks free, it plummets to its doom. unless you help it escape. What do you want to do? Is everybody able to see the next page? Are we all on the same page?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
I immediately fly over the spikes and try to help the dinosaur so it doesn't fall on the spikes.
Hey, don't worry, little dino buddy. Like, I'm great at this. I've been practicing all day.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I fly underneath the dinosaur, like ready to catch him or like push him to the side, like, and I look at Drake and just give him a nod and like the signal to shoot the rope down, and I will make sure the dinosaur doesn't fall in the spikes.
So this is going to be one. We're going to have to kind of put our brains together, Captain America says. Uh, this is going to require a bit of teamwork. And so we're going to do kind of a series of different checks to see if we can kind of get this dinosaur out of here free. Unless we all want to get the dinosaur free? Do we all agree, or should we go around? Captain America.
The whole team looks at Omega. What is his answer going to be?
With a reluctant sigh and a deep breath, I exhale and turn to the right. Using my heightened senses too, I'm going to do a vigilance check and completely ignore everyone to see if I can find the release button that's been cleverly hidden. And since this is non-combat, I'll do non-combat, but I also get an edge on it, so that's cool too.
So Captain America yells out, if you find the release button, this dinosaur is going to die. He's going to fall to his death. I don't think we have anybody strong enough that can carry 6 tons.
Probably true.
Wait a minute. Don't we have a Hulk on our side? What are your powers again?
We do not.
Overtime?
I mean, I'm real strong and mighty, but 6 tons is a lot.
Do you have mighty? Do you have mighty?
Yeah, I am mighty.
What do you have? Mighty what? 1 or 2?
Just 1, mighty 1. So I count as large instead of medium for lifting, carrying, swinging, and throwing, and a couple other things.
Yeah, so that is not strong enough.
How
so
big
if we do,
is the pit compared to the dinosaur?
So the dinosaur is, what did I say he was? Hang on. So the dinosaur is 20 feet and 6 tons. So the width is about 40 feet and the depth is about 50 feet.
Okay.
And it's hanging over the middle.
Yeah.
And it's hanging over the middle. And you see a pulley system, and it's 4 pulleys. So we need to before we see the pulley system, and I see that you already rolled. So how do you want to use your vigilance?
So with my vigilance check, I stare at the pulley system, tracing the ropes back to what looks like a faux wall or faux tree. And I walk over to the faux tree, break open a panel, and see a whole bunch of like electrical circuits, and call out to Drake Tungsten, "Get over here, tech boy. If you can't shoot, maybe you can reprogram."
Okay.
Wait.
So this is out of, so we can do whatever we want to right now. This isn't how you can go out of turn. There's no turns or anything.
I was gonna say, like, yeah, I mean, we don't get to define like what the setup is though, right? Like we're just checking to see like what is holding this thing.
Oh, okay. So I gotta do a check with the narrator. So what do I find when I open this panel up before I call it to Drake Tungsten?
So you see a single button there. And all as it says is do not press.
Okay, yeah, I want to. So yeah, especially with my let's see, yeah, gearhead. So I have an edge on logic checks to figure out how any machine works. So yeah, I want to go check out this button and figure out what's see if I can tell what's actually going to happen if we were to push that button.
Okay. This is just a challenging check, so this is just the basic one. So go ahead and roll your logic. 16. And so do you press it or do you not press it? Or do you want to know what it does first?
Yeah, I want to know what it does. I want to know what's going to happen if I push it.
Okay. So between kind of Omega's being able to, find that and Drake being able to understand technology.
And I'm sorry, and I guess I should say I also have +2 bonus to logic checks other than attacks with my brilliance too. So I actually roll, so I'd be an 18.
Okay. Arcade kind of comes across the speaker and he yells out, "Oh, don't worry about that button. That's just a button there for play. It doesn't actually do anything. But if you want to press it, you can press it. But we put a sign on that says do not press for a reason." And then Icon goes off. Cap kind of talks to the group and he says, "Do we press it or do we not press it?" And you guys kind of still see the dinosaur just being angry, kind of thrashing about, wanting to get out of this still netting. Cap asks group, "I am going to go with whatever the group decides, but I don't want to be responsible for the lives of this dinosaur."
Now, I'm not the smartest guy.
After intensely focusing on this button, I can tell that there's a sign that says "Do not press."
I have a question about like the pulley system that's holding it. You said there's like 4 pulleys.
Right.
Are the pulleys like towards the ground where we can like manipulate them and like do stuff with them, or is it just up in the ceiling where like nobody can really get to it except for me who can fly?
Okay. No, they're all on the ground. I mean, look at that. Somebody asked about the pulley system. So there's a series of pulleys. This is the way 2 of them pull up and down. They're on one side of the hole, and the other 2 on the opposite sides of the hole across from each other, they pull left and right. So this is a chance where you guys need to pull up, move left and right to actually get the dinosaur out of here.
Yeah. So I say we just manipulate the pulleys to try to move the dinosaur out from above the pit itself.
There's 4 pulleys and 4 of us.
Yeah, it seems really sketchy. But I don't know. It's that or it's the do not press button.
The sign clearly says do not push the button. Based on what we've seen so far, Arcade doesn't seem like someone who's going to give us an easy out.
Yeah, that is very straightforward. The pulley system is very straightforward. And I feel like I'm not a smart man, but it seems sketchy as hell.
Omega recently watched the Star Wars movies. He sees that one guy like, "Do it." He just sees it in his mind. He's just yelling, "Do it." What do you guys want to manipulate the pulley system, or do you want to press the do not press button?
I'll reach my hand out towards the
button. I'm gonna reach out and stop you. Like, are you sure? Because that sign says do not push.
At the end of the day, it's a dinosaur.
Yeah, and
that's an ankylosaur
animal that we've never seen in our lifetimes. That's kind of a big deal.
But it might be a robot for all we know.
Captain America
could be a robot.
He calls out to everyone. He says, "My friends, today we stand face to face with a creature from a time long past, a symbol of the world untouched by the chaos of modern. This dinosaur is a relic of an era forgotten. Represents more than just a prehistoric curiosity. It embodies the very essence of life, of resilience, and of natural order. We have the power to make a difference and ensure that this magnificent creature is given another chance to thrive once again. So let us stand together, united in our mission to preserve life in all its form. Let us be heroes. That is what this dinosaur needs right now, not out of obligation, but out of sheer belief in sanctity of life."
Omega pushes the button.
Heroically.
And then Cap is like, "No." And then as you press the button, Arcade comes on the speaker and yells, "Gotcha. The button doesn't do anything. We just thought it would be funny to put it there." So the button didn't do anything.
the glowing veins that you can see from the gamma radiation within Luma Prime
Uh-oh.
have not shined this bright in any fight we've been in so far. That is unacceptable.
This is Civil War 2. 3, actually.
Well,
Cap.
now we know what the button doesn't do.
Careful, flashlight. Anything you can do, I can copy. We can brawl all night.
Once.
Cap interrupts everyone. Guys, I think we just need to get the pulleys. Everyone pick a side and let's begin this. So everyone grab some of the rope and we're going to do kind of a series of checks to see if we can actually manipulate everything and do what we need to do. So this is we're going to go into technically it's combat, but we're not actually fighting anybody, but we're actually going to be in combat. So let me reset all turns. All right, so we'll start with Luma Prime. Oh, you guys might have to get your characters over here, right?
Yeah, we'll need to be on the screen to be able to.
Did I put y'all should be, yeah, there you go. Yeah.
I got it. We should be able to click and drag our own over.
Okay.
Then all that.
What the heck is Captain America?
And I actually have an ability that gives me an edge on my initiative checks. So I'm just going to use that just because.
Okay.
There it goes. That's the same thing.
Oh, here it is.
Yeah, so I'm just 17.
You know, I don't think I've ever rolled any type of high number on these vigilance checks. This entire time, I've always rolled low. Or not vigilance, initiative.
The way the math blocks tumble sometimes.
Oh, wait. I forgot to press the initiative.
Your initiative rolls are like my every other roll.
So basically, Omega don't ever want to do shit.
Drake has been on the struggle bus 100%.
All right, there it is. All right, so we got Cap first, Luma Prime, and Omega last. Okay.
Exact same order we had before.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for real. Okay, let me get my notes out. All right. So for this one, everyone is going to we're going to be doing a bunch of checks. And so I will let us know if we pass it. So we're going to be doing some melee checks on this one. So let me get character sheet back open. So which two heroes would like to do? All right, so let's see who would like to do the melee checks and who would like to do the agility checks.
I need to do melee because my agility is god awful.
I'll need to go melee.
Okay, so that leaves us two with agility.
What's your melee score?
2.
You don't have any agility.
I got no agility. How's your agility?
For a gunslinger, that's not great.
No, that's why you keep missing. That's crazy. You need to figure out how to make that weapon fire off of logic checks. Like attach it to your brain or something. Anyway, I was gonna do copy ability and copy Luma Prime's melee score, but since they're both doing melee, I'll just stick with agility. Me and Cap will do agility.
Okay. So, all right, here is. I keep closing this character sheet. I don't know why I keep doing that. All right, so here is the first one. Okay. Let me write these down. And then go ahead, Luma Prime.
And it's just a non-combat melee roll,
No, no,
or
we're
actual
in combat.
melee
We're in
roll?
combat. Yeah.
Okay. That is 3, 3, 5 plus 5, so 16.
Okay, Drake.
Fantastic 16.
Okay, and that was you're melee, right? Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
and Captain America didn't give us a speech before this to boost us up. Shame on him.
Well, hell, that speech he just gave before I pressed the button should have counted.
So because this dinosaur is thrashing around, all edges and troubles are canceled out right now.
Oh, lame. That's fine.
Omega.
11. Ugh.
So with us trying to all work together, we're all on different sides. We're pulling. We're trying to work together. You know, you guys, two of them are pulling up. Some are pulling to the left and the right. Omega's hands slip a little bit, and the dinosaur begins to take a tumble. You know, halfway down, everyone braces themselves, grabs a rope, and stops him from falling all the way down. So we got to go through it again. We're doing another check. Okay. Go ahead, Luma.
12 plus 3 is 15, plus 5 is 20, and it's fantastic.
Okay. Go ahead, Drake.
17. Fantastic.
And that is melee, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Go ahead, Omega.
8 again.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
The dinosaur is thrashing about. You guys pull it a little bit up, a little bit more up. You guys, it's going up. And both Omega and Cap slip once again. The dinosaur descends rapidly all the way down into the pit. You guys grab it right before it hits the pins, so it is right there. It's thrashing about. You get to see like it got scratched a little bit from on the top, and it kind of hit some of the spikes on top. And we're gonna do one more series of check to see if we can hoist this dinosaur up, if we can get this guy out. And so we're gonna roll again. All right, Luma.
That is 6, 4, 4 is 14 plus 5, 19.
Go ahead, Drake.
15.
Hey, Melee's doing their job. That's all I know.
Omega.
12.
Hey, there we go. Surely.
So you guys are just sweating right now. This is a heavy dinosaur, and you guys are hoisting it back up. You guys are pulling it. You guys get it back up a little bit halfway, and you guys are like, "Yo, we can do this. We're almost up." Captain America yells out, "Do not give up. We need to preserve this life for this dinosaur." And with that, we're checking again. Before that, Cap yells at anyone, do we let the dinosaur die, or do we continue to use kind of all our strength that we can?
Cap says that?
Yeah, because he knows how Omega feels. Do we want to?
Oh, we keep going.
Oh yeah, we've come this far. We can get this dinosaur out of here.
I want to do a vigilance check.
What do you want to do a villagers check for?
On the dinosaur. I want to see what's real.
Okay. Go ahead and do a vigilance check.
15.
Yeah. So You
Does
see the
it
dinosaur. What do you want to know about the dinosaur?
does it bleed?
It did. You saw it got scratched when it got real close to the spikes. Like you saw it and it yelled out in a roar.
But did it bleed?
Yeah, it bled.
All right.
I don't know where this thing came from, but guess it's the real deal.
I mean, Cap yells out, "We're in Murderworld. We've literally raced against dinosaurs. We've seen all kind of wildlife. Everything seems to be real here."
And then Spider-Man blew up.
He did blow
Cap
up.
yells out, "Touche."
We,
But we
we
knew
knew
he
he
was a
was a
robot.
robot. They
Yeah,
told
we
us
knew
he
he
was
was
a
a
robot.
robot.
Arcade told us he was a robot.
As I'm holding the rope, I scream out to everyone, if we end up tired as shit after this, I'm whooping everybody's ass.
And with that, Cap pulls.
Hey, nice pull, Cap.
Um, 15.
Drake.
Oh, it's a 9.
15.
So you guys had got it. We got it pulled up halfway. Unfortunately, Drake loses his footing and the dinosaur begins to plummet once again. And you guys stop it at the last second. Once again, this dinosaur is just thrashing about. It screams out in pain, or it's not screaming, but it roars out in pain. This netting is very uncomfortable for this dinosaur. Cap yells out, "Guys, do not give up. Do not give up." And with that, Cap pulls once again.
17.
Fantastic 14.
Fantastic 15.
Everyone pulls as hard as they can. The dinosaur is lifted all the way back up. It's still dangling. It's dangling above the hole now. Now we just need to focus on pulling it left and right. So in order we need to do that, Cap yells out to everyone, "We can do this." 14.
17.
13.
13.
And with that, everyone pulls. They pull as hard as they can. The team that's basically controls it to get to the left, they work together and they end up saving the giant Ankylosaurus. The Ankylosaurus basically looks towards you and it runs off. But as it runs off into the jungle, it kind of looks back one last time to get a good look at everyone, and then it just takes off into the jungle. How do you guys feel about that after rescuing this dinosaur?
We
Feel
did all
great.
that work and he just runs off.
He's an animal. He's not going to say thank you. And I glare at Omega for trying to kill him.
Cap says, "I cannot believe you guys pressed the button. How dare you, Omega? How dare you? That was another precious life. Don't
The
do
sign
it
did
again."
say don't press the button.
Omega looks at his hands, checks his nails, looks over at the other three. I was webbed to a tree, and y'all ran towards the enemy. I don't want to hear shit. And turns around and starts walking.
2 out of the 3 tried to get you out of your damn tree after throwing a fit and going off in front of us.
I pause, I turn around. I said, oh, the blind sharpshooter over here? Yeah.
uh, you guys hear Arcade kind of come over the speaker, and he's like, "Wow, I can't believe you guys wasted your time on an animal. I would have never done that. But hey, I guess you guys are heroes." And so you see a giant green sign kind of just pointing somewhere. it's basically telling you to go this way. So as you make your way down the winding path, kind of deep into the ravine, the sun starts to set. You guys will realize like this has been daytime this whole entire time. And so now the sun is setting. You see the green glowing neon arrows directing you towards where you should be going. You see a large cave opening, and inside the cave, you're surprised to see a warm light kind of pouring out of a modern looking like facility. So this looks like a house, like has beds and everything in there. You see beds, shelves full of supplies, large washrooms, like take shower, take a bath. You see hot tubs, you see refrigerator stocked with refreshments. The warm light kind of comes from a trio of a large glass encased in the fireplace. That so like you see like a giant fireplace basically that's like in the middle of the room, and you see like a dozen twinkling lanterns just kind of hanging from the ceiling. So this is a well-lit room. Arcade's hologram appears and it smiles, and he says, "You've done well to make it this far in One Piece. Our streaming numbers are mighty fine. I want to make sure you all look good and refreshed real well for the big finale. So please enjoy some of Arcade's hospitality and rest here at Rest Station M." So you guys rest for tonight, and I'll see you tomorrow bright and early. And then with that, he kind of motions towards a large digital clock kind of right above the fireplace. And you see that it says 8:30 p.m. And then his hologram vanishes. And that's where we'll stop for this episode.
For my notes, you said Rest Station M.
Correct.
Okay. As in mother? Gotcha.
As in, yeah, sure. We'll go with Mother, Mutant, Massacre. We'll go with all of it. Yeah, there you go.
That would be a good one.
So yeah, how did y'all feel about that one? That was the jungle spider. That was he was a little nifty there. He's quick.
The webbing. Had some people struggle with the webbing.
That webbing having the 17 freaking damage.
That's
crazy.
tough.
Actually, so it's 18. It was 18, but in the rule book it states it's supposed to be 20. But because I allowed you guys to kind of hit some of the webbing, I bumped it down to an 18. But yeah, and I think that's one of the ones they actually ended up not retcon. What is that word when they kind of
retcon?
They fix them? No, not a ret. They kind of fix one of their mistakes. What is that called? I mean, it's basically like a retcon, but basically, it was supposed to be a 20. You said what?
Amended? Like they amended the rules? Are you talking about Marvel or like people?
Marvel. No, Marvel. Yeah, they were like 20 is kind of hard, so they technically bumped it down to 18. But when the game released, it was 20.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm excited. We're getting close. Arcade said, "Hey, the big finale is coming."
Yeah.
So, all right.
Yeah.
Well,
hopefully that's fun.
Man, the way these characters are working out, I swear, Omega is on an island right now.
That's how it is to be a team, though. The Avengers had to fight against the Hulk in the beginning. Everybody wasn't all buddy.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
I'm just trying to be a hero. Save who I can. And what
we don't trade lives. Oh, I should have said that. Dang it, I missed my opportunity.
That's one of my biggest gripes in the Infinity War, where like in Infinity War, he keeps we don't lives, whatever. Like you literally did that. Like that's exactly what you did. You traded your life for everybody else. It's like
it's more of a do as I say, not as I do type
exactly.
thing.
Like it makes Captain America a hypocrite. It drives me crazy. But it's him sacrificing himself, not sacrificing somebody else. Like I get it, but I hate it.
That's right. So hopefully the audience enjoyed it, and we will see everyone on the next episode of Marvel Multiverse RPG.